Good morning, world. Good morning. My name is Tamaria. If you do not know me, I am in a shelter currently with my 3 kids. If you do know me, this is just, a little update. I haven't heard anything back from BHA yet. I'm kind of going through it this morning. My emotions, me being human, is getting the best of me, and I'm noticing lately like I'm becoming a lot like frustrated these past couple of days. And there's a lot going on. I just had a meeting with my oldest son's teacher, and he's not doing too good in school right now, and it's hard for me right now because it's like I don't know what to do. I asked her about tutoring and stuff like that. She's gonna help me. They're really helpful, and I'm really thankful for that. But I know it's been hard and rough doing him. Me going through my situation I was going through in Florida before I came back up here. I sent him up here because it was affecting him, and he also got accepted into a great school in Boston, and I just gave basically temporary custody to my mom. And I don't know if it was the best decision or the worst decision that I made, because it really put a toll on my son. As far as grades and everything, me being away from him for 2 years thinking that I'm doing something good for him, that was probably hurting him, And then, my son is a really sweet kid, but me going through the things that I went through with my mother, I tried not to be so strict on him. My son didn't have friends for the longest time. My son was very shy. He was very shy, no friends, And I'm like, maybe I need to loosen up on him. When he meets people, allow him, to interact with other kids outside of school. And I did that, and it was like the worst decision that I could have made, because it turned my son into a kid that I don't even know really, and it's hurting me and it's affecting him. Then with this housing situation and all this stuff that's just going on, and I know that God has me, and he will continue to hold me, and I will continue to hold on to faith, but it is a lot relocating and building back up and getting your kids back together. You have to advocate for them, because sometimes they can't advocate for themselves. You have to teach them how to advocate for themselves. You have to teach them right from wrong. And, the people that he was hanging out with, I didn't know in the beginning because I wasn't here, that these kids were taunting and teasing him in the beginning when he didn't have friends. And now that I allowed him to go with these kids are turning my son into somebody that I don't know. And he just pray for me, you guys. It's just a lot on my shoulders, and I know God is going to show me mercy and grace. I'm holding on to faith, but me being human is a lot. It's a lot on my shoulders. Sometimes I'm just like extra cranky. I have my other son who has a disability, who I gotta constantly talk to day in and day out, and just the basic things I have to deal with him talking back. And he's a sweet kid too, and that's why it's also important to be careful if you don't have kids, who you are having kids by, because genes are really strong. My son acts just like his father. And I know this man from, we was in side by side from kindergarten to 5th grade. And when I say he acts just like this man, he acts just like this man, he acts like me too. He is very sweet. He is the most sweetest, generous kid, but he is very stubborn in his ways, and he can be manipulative like every other kid, and he has like he has a defiant disorder. I have problems with school every single day, no matter where we was at, Boston, Florida. This was going on since kindergarten. You understand? I'm going through a lot, you guys, and I appreciate your prayers and your love and your support. Please keep on praying for me. Nobody said that the road would be easy, but me being human, I am entitled to my feelings and my emotions. It's like day in, day out, there's always something going on, and I'm just trying to get back on track. I'm trying to remain strong. I'm trying to gather my kids together so they can be the God-fearing men that God created them to be. But my patience is starting to run short. And my anger, no matter, is building up. It's building up. And I think I'm more so angry with myself from the decisions that I made and the situations that I got me and my kids in. And now I have to figure out a way to make everything right. In due time, it will be right. But right now, I'm hurting. And all prayers is needed. God bless you guys. And thank you for your love and your support. And I hope you have an amazing, blessed day.